My name is Christina Rudén. I'm a professor at Stockholm University in Sweden. My research is about risk assessment and risk management of hazardous chemicals. Everything that we use in our daily lives, from cars to electronics, paint, furniture, clothes, toys, etc., they are all made of chemicals or treated with chemicals. And these chemicals are emitted into the environment, and thereby we can be exposed from many different routes, from the air that we breathe, from the water that we drink and the food that we eat, but also from direct contact with these different items. This exposure gives rise to an unintentional mixtures of chemicals, maybe hundreds or even thousands of chemicals every day that enter our bodies in very low concentrations. What worries me most about these unintentional mixtures is that we do not risk assess them. In the EU, every chemical is risk assessed one by one, and we know that mixtures matter. So the risks will add up as we are exposed to more than one chemical, and that is not taken into account in the current process of risk assessment. And this means that we are systematically underestimating health risks with chemical mixtures. The health effects that we worry about when it comes to mixtures are really the same as for individual chemicals. So allergies, cancers, reproductive disorders, effects on the immune system and nervous system, etc. It is in practice impossible to risk assess every conceivable mixture that we are exposed to because they are constantly changing in time and in space, and we have very little knowledge about the exact composition of these unintentional mixtures. A feasible solution to this complex problem is to introduce a mixture assessment factor into the REACH legislation. Adding a mixture assessment factor to the system would make it more realistic, because in this way we would acknowledge that every chemical is actually released into an environment where other chemicals are already released, thereby taking the mixture effect into account. I think it's very urgent to revise the system to make it more realistic by taking mixtures into account. The substance-by-substance approach is a big loophole in the legislation, and it's time to close that loophole, make the legislation more protective both towards human health and the environment by taking the mixture effect into account and introducing a mixture assessment factor to deal with this.